The bell rings. Math class is over. You look down at your schedule to see what class you should be heading to next. It was art, but that's scribbled out and replaced with English ever since your school decided to get rid of art classes. You sigh and move on to the next mundane subject. Art is not something that schools should be able to get away with. Schools should keep art as a necessary class, like it's always been. ASCD even says that creativity and collaboration are essential from everything from financing to wedding planning to landscaping to entrepreneuring. They also said that the arts are enriched with lots of stuff that kids need to succeed, achieve academic success, and improve their test scores. Not to mention, students need a break from stress. Repetitivity of mundane subjects will destroy their creativity. PBS even said that simple creativity is equal to the building blocks of child development. And while a lot of places are saying that we need innovation and creative thinkers, it's not what's being taught in schools, where everything is just graded and nothing leaves room for creativity. Students need a release from their daily frustrations and to get their ideas out on paper. People will argue that art is a luxury, but every human being needs art. You'd be more robot without any art in your life. Art classes have always been in rich and poor schools, so it's not a luxury. It never has been, and it's always been a necessity. People will also argue that art isn't relevant anymore. And while there's no kings and queens requesting self-portraits like there used to be, you'd be surprised how much where art is everywhere. Everywhere has art. Ads, websites, magazines, newspapers, flyers, they're everywhere. The world would be gray and boring without any art. They'll also argue that we don't have money to keep art in schools, but you wouldn't say that about math, English, or history. Art is just as much as a core fundamental subject as any of those, and it even helps you improve the other subjects along with various other things. We need to band together and fight for art in schools. We need to encourage students and children to work on their art and to take it seriously but still have fun with it and let their creativity out. The word art is even derived from the ancient Indo-European root that means to fit together, which is perfect for what it actually is. Art is all about fitting things together, from words, objects, to images, processes, and thoughts. Imagine a dreary gray sky in a dreary gray city that has no art at all. There's no signs or fancy architecture, or even graffiti. There's no flyers on the walls or ads that advertise anything. The clothes are monotone and everything looks similar. That's our future without any art. The No Child Left Behind Act even declared art as a core subject in 2005, but it still has to fight to stay in schools, which makes no sense. And there's even significant connections between high involvement in art, along with general academic success and high test scores. A world without art will be bitter and cold with no creativity at all. We need to fight together to keep art in schools and keep it a mandatory subject. We can do that by supporting kids and students in what they're doing. Donate to AFTA Foundation, which you can do at aftafoundation.org, where 100% of the proceeds go to keeping art in schools. Or you can attend school meetings and show that somebody cares about this issue and about keeping art in schools. You can even attend an AFTA Foundation's event where you can just volunteer and help out. Anything would help keep art in schools if you would just try and help.